Steve, thank you. Back out here live outside the University of Phoenix Stadium. I'm joined live by Glendale Assistant Police Chief Matt Lively. He is the one who ran the Super Bowl security preps here, getting ready for the Super Bowl in 2008. And of course, he's the man in charge again this year. So, Chief, thanks so much for coming on with us. I'm interested first in knowing what the fans are going to see when they're out here tomorrow. Is it going to be radically different than what they would see for like a regular season Cardinals game? So many people use profanity on Twitter. It takes me a long time to find actually a section here on Twitter that I can use that doesn't have any curse words in it. So just to share some of the tweets that are going on with Jodi Arias right now. Justice is served.
Mansion. So someone jumped over the fence onto the White House property. This happened just after President Obama and his daughters had left on Marine One to go to Camp David for the weekend. I've got some video here I can show you. I just found this on Instagram by user B. Paulinski. I'm going to play this for you here. The caption says, "This dude just jumped the fence right in front of me. He made it pretty far. Didn't see them catch him." You see this taken from Pennsylvania Avenue, so from the north side of the White House, looking through that fence. Not sure who this Instagram user is, but you see the uniformed Secret Service agents pushing everyone back.
Now, you're engaged in a tight primary battle right now. What can you do to convince me that all of this conversation isn't just lip service, that you actually have the power to do something about it if you see something there you don't like?
And then this next shot really captures the essence of what was going on in the area of 59th Avenue and Greenway. You can see power poles here and the traffic signals coming down into the intersection. Power poles down all over 59th Avenue there near the Thunderbird School of Global Management. And finally, this photo we can show you here in Prescott.
Key, what about the rate? I'm sorry to interrupt. I just got to ask you last question real quick. What about the rate of descent? Was it just that the plane landed short of the runway and clipped that seawall right there, or was it coming down at a rather strange and perhaps severe angle of descent?
No, it was the former.
We've got something even more poignant that we can share with you, because just in the past couple of minutes, the father of one of these firefighters called the CBS 5 newsroom. He said his son's name is Christopher McKenzie. We were able to identify Chris McKenzie here from his Facebook page. Go ahead and come out to the screen, guys, and I can show you who exactly I'm talking about here. So the father of this young man, Christopher McKenzie, called and said that he was indeed notified by the Prescott Fire Department that his son had been lost. What's got to be difficult for those folks that are still continuing to fight this Yarnell Hill fire right now is they have no time for grief, because they still have a town to save, if not multiple towns to save and structures to save. So they can't really take a time out and grieve for their brothers who were killed. They have to get right back into it, and they will be at it all night trying to get this fire under control. All right, following up on the breaking news we just brought you just a few minutes ago, the United States Geological Survey, the USGS, reporting a 5.2 magnitude earthquake. They're putting the epicenter in southern Greenlee County, so the closest Arizona city would be Safford, almost directly to the west of that. The USGS putting it north of Lordsburg, New Mexico. A 5.2 magnitude quake, historically the largest quake in Arizona, measured at 5.6 way back in 1959. Now we've got an action button from Elena, who said, "I just got a call from my mom in Duncan, Arizona. Just felt the earthquake." 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon of a holiday weekend, yet the entire North Valley and Central Phoenix at a standstill, honoring the memory of firefighter Harper as his body in the flag-draped coffin there atop the fire truck makes its way down the interstate. All right, well, we hope to get some updates from you during your time there as you and the first responders there in Moore continue. Lando Voiles, County Attorney from Pinal County in Moore, Oklahoma tonight. Thanks so much for taking the time to join us, and we appreciate your efforts out there. So, Jadian, this is the second arrest made in the case. How do we know police have the right guy this time? We're going to be doing for you on election night. Come over here to what I'm calling my campaign cul-de-sac. This is the AL, Adam Longo, HQ. Looks like a social media grenade went off over here. Now, I've got a number of video sources here that I'm going to show you. We're actually going to start with this one right here. What you're seeing here is a shot from a TV helicopter near Tinker Air Force Base. You've been able to talk to the husband and one of the 7 kids. They've got to be on pins and needles right now, because the justice system in Mexico certainly isn't anything like how it works here in the States. I think this is a headline headline-grabbing proposal by somebody who's trying to appease a certain segment of their constituency. There doesn't appear to be any other drivers on the road at this point. Police obviously taking precautions up ahead of this. So officers using what's called the pit maneuver there, where they knock into the vehicle's rear quarter panel and spin it out. Investigative reporter Morgan Lowe here with us now with the judge's ruling. 142 pages in this order. What exactly does it mean?
Well, and finally tonight, the melee in L.A. You all seen the video by now of this huge fight out at Dodger Stadium.
Look at that.
As we move forward with this, will there be suspensions? We're waiting to hear from Major League Baseball. Mark McClune will join us in a bit to let us know how we're going to move forward. Of course, these two teams will play each other some 10 more times as this season goes on. First pitch, a little more than 2 hours from right now. Yeah, but right now we want to pitch it to Chris Dunn, our chief meteorologist, to talk about the heat and the importance of having the water today so much earlier with these hot temperatures than we normally get them.
Now, with this accident, Stewart was racing in this car here. This is a sprint car. It's an open-wheel car. You see the exposed roll cage here. It's got a big wing on the top, and you can see how it would kind of obstruct a driver's visibility, limiting it to the left and to the right. Certainly a horrifying scene there for spectators in the grandstands. I talked with a few of them last night.
Between Hawaii and Papua New Guinea. Looks like a tropical paradise, right? It's a hellhole. A shark-infested desert island hellhole, and the two senators... Yeah, Catherine, see, this was a backpacking trip, right? 7 people. They're in one of the most northern reaches of Canada, and when this attack happened, they all had to work together.
This isn't the normal time for me to be at work. Nicole was nice enough to show me around the CBS 5 coffee maker in the green room. Thank you for making it. It does not taste good. What she failed... No. But what she failed to mention is that there is an actual coffee shop that has been assembled just outside of our studio here.
Listen.
Didn't know that was coming.
Do you drink? Are you ready for this challenge?
We're going to try. I'm ready. As long as I get to drink it at the end,
This
whatever.